episode on Thursday just because I had a dentist appointment on Friday morning, and I'll tell you guys about that later on in the episode. But I just want to get my thoughts real quick on basically the news from this week. Yesterday, we had the peace in the Middle East. Basically, I'm just going to put it short term, I really don't care about the Middle East. It's something I really don't care about at all. I support Israel. I mean, I wouldn't have any thoughts on it, honestly. But, I'm really glad that they're going to get the hostages back, and there's going to be peace in the Middle East. And, I really don't see having arguments about this. I mean... Yeah, I really don't see it. I mean, it's something I'm not really interested in. But it's really awesome. I mean, I saw Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel. And Stephen Colbert and other left-wing talkers say, good job, Donald Trump, which is very awesome, I love seeing Democrats saying congrats on Donald Trump. But this one he deserves. It's really awesome what he did. Then today is Charlie Kirk's birthday. Whoa, what's going on here? Oh, sorry about that. Again, today's Charlie Kirk's birthday. Hopefully he's in heaven. Looking above his family today. And what's going on in the White House with the the highest civilian award in America. I think it's the Presidential Medal of Freedom. I might be wrong on that, but it's cool that he gets honored that way. I mean, a lot of people are comparing him to Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, and other freedom speakers. I don't put Charlie Kirk in that. I put him in a different category, in his own category. It's just because he really didn't. He wasn't really advocating for anything. He was debating. He debated college kids. He loved everyone. He just liked how you lived your way, but. I mean, besides that, he deserves that medal, and I put him in his separate category. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So, yeah, I mean, it's really cool. Now, I kind of want to talk about this more. Story time, I guess. Now, I really don't have any thoughts on political news lately, just because, I mean, I've been paying attention, I really haven't been finding an opinion for much things. Either the government shutdown, it's Democrats' fault, Chuck Schumer is being crybaby and a coward, because next year is midterms, and if he voted for to keep the government open, AOC is going to run against him, and he's going to lose. So, basically, Chuck Schumer and all the Democrats' fault, period. Anyways, so, like I said on Thursday, earlier in the episode, I didn't post a video on Thursday. That is my fault, my bad. The reason is because on Friday morning, I had to go to a dentist appointment. So, for over a year, I have a cracked tooth, on my right side of the jaw. So, basically, I want to take that care of before it gets worse. So, I went to the dentist, and they took x-rays and stuff like that. And they found another cavity in my upper, I don't know where, but it's probably my upper teeth. And then this one is probably, before Actually, nah. So I'm gonna get my wisdom teeth removed. I got 3 wisdom teeth. I didn't have 4, so in November I'll be getting them removed. And I just wanted to warn you guys ahead of time. That I might be, like, on that Tuesday after the surgery, I might be trying to post a video out or do an episode of the show, and I might be like this today, I'm very unscripted, I wasn't prepared, but I'm here, and I'm ready to talk, so I might be like that on that Tuesday, and I might have someone with me, so I just want to give you guys a warning on that, but yeah, today for this episode mostly I just want to talk about sprint car racing. So this weekend I went down to Lakeside for Kubota High Limit Racing. They're racing tomorrow night, Lucas Oil Speedway, so I'll be watching that as well. But so we got there Friday, went down to their trailers, and there were some really cool shirts, but I mean, I bought 17 shirts at Knoxville, so I was good on shirts, but I was still looking. So anyways, night 1, I mean, track was, it was wet, it was a little bit muddy, so the track was able to move up the way it should. So drivers were using middle to the low lines, and it was really hard for passing. And Brent Marks won, which is awesome. The question I won for Dash was, what driver's paint scheme would you use in iRacing if you can't use your own? And it was really awesome to hear drivers. Then, when I was in Kansas City that day, or on Saturday, I went to Cabela's, and I got a new Chase Briscoe shirt. Actually, my first Chase Briscoe shirt, so it's in there somewhere. I might wear it this week, I don't know yet. Then I went to Cabela's, then I went to Whataburger, ate some chicken fingers. I ate their hamburgers a couple years ago. They're good, but I just want to try their chicken fingers. Then we went to Walmart, and then we went to this candy shop. It was really cool, and it felt weird in Kansas City, especially with sprint cars being worked on, like at the Walmart, at a hotel parking lot. I even see Chase Randall working, I think, close to the mall parking lot, which is actually pretty funny, but yeah, it felt weird. It felt really weird. So, yeah, it's really awesome too. I mean, if you can, I recommend going to a 2-day show, either like 2 tracks or less than 3 hours away, or back-to-back nights at the same track. I recommend going to today's Raceway, a sprint car event. It's like nothing else. It's like, Lakeside, it really was nothing. There was racing going on, but, you were just there for the racing, that's the best part about it. It's just to be there for the racing. And on that Saturday when you're there, when the fans are there, they're walking around and seeing what's going on. You see at the hotel parking lots or the Walmarts. There's definitely a lot of sprint cars at the Knoxville Walmart and of course the Kansas City Walmart this past weekend. So you were able to watch them work on the cars, and you see some of the drivers working on their own cars. I saw Chase Randall actually working on the engine of his 9 car, which is really awesome. He's younger than me, and it's really cool that to see a kid work on his own stuff and his own equipment. It's really awesome. So, anyways, that Saturday night, the racing was better. The cushion was really good. Or should I say the Highline was really good. The bottom wasn't there, but Brad Sweet with a little move went through wide, and it was a really awesome move by Brad, and he won night 2, so it was really awesome. Really awesome. And I mean, that weekend in general was awesome. I bought a Danny Sam shirt. I wore it back home on Sunday. I washed it, so I had to put it back on the old hanger over here. So you see my Danny Randall shirt. I'll show you guys it. Yeah, because it's a Knoxville. I got my Nathan Percy shirt right here. So, anyways, today for the episode, just want to discuss about, high limit versus outlaws. So, I mean, first off, I feel like it's not really divided. There's some fans who are divided with, like politics, like Republicans and Democrats. But mostly there are fans that really don't care, just want to go to a sprinter race, and that's how it should be. But as someone who pays attention to sport 24/7 and wants to see news, you see what's going on, you pay attention to what's going on. So I'm going to go back to June, or May, June, whatever it was, month was. So in June, World of Outlaws at Plymouth Speedway. I think that's, somewhere in Wisconsin. Rico Abreu posts on his X that the Outlaws aren't going to allow any high-limit drivers to get their trailers on track property. So basically, Abreu, Danny Sams, and some of the drivers weren't allowed to get their stuff on the track property. So Kyle Larson obviously had his on the farm, so fans could still go to his. Then the racing that week night was good. I think Kyle won? No, Rico won. So Highland took one, and then night 2 was, I think Kyle flipped, and I think I can't remember who won. Probably David Gravel. You. Then night 3, Brad took one to JD Memorial at Beaver Dam, but I want to talk about this real quick. About this, the merch trailer issue, and as a fan who was going to Knoxville that following weekend, I was a little worried that I wasn't able to buy any Rico Abreu shirts, Tal Corny shirts, etc. And I was lucky enough to get to a high limit event at Eagle. I'm very glad that Eagle is like an hour away from my house. So I was able to go there and watch the racing there and buy shirts. And, it sucks that the Outlaws are like this. They're very, very petty. And the reason is that they're petty is because they know a high limit is better than them. Every way, production, the announcers, the racing product, sprinters are sprinters at the end of the day, they're gonna have the wings, and they're gonna look funny, and, it's up to the drivers and teams, and, High Limit has really good teams, not gonna lie. They have Casey King Racing, and they've got 20 Sport Racing next year, so that's a team from the Outlaws going to High Limit. But they don't treat teams fairly, and I feel like Outlaws get away with their drivers cheating more than High Limit. I mean, you look at Eldora, for example, where David Rebel was found with his front wing a little too forward. And he blamed it at Attica, and that's not true. But anyways, really, I don't really have a lot to talk about, but I guess I'll end the episode here. So thank you guys so much for listening. I'm sure Thursday, hopefully there's some news I'm going to talk about, and yeah. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you